All right, welcome to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. And right now, what I'm working on is I was putting a custom GM style cheapy steering column in my 1975 Plymouth Hemi Duster build. What I did is you can see I made a bracket, you know, this bracket right here, and then I put a muffler clamp on there, a 2-inch muffler clamp, and I use angle iron for the strength, so the strength can go that way, can come back this way, sideways. It keeps it all perpendicular. And so what we're going to do now is I didn't film all that. And then I mounted it on top there. You can see this is the brake mount and everything, and dash support. And I drilled 2 holes in it. I put 2 little spacers in the back of it. I use 1-inch by 1-inch square tubing mild steel for the spacers, 1/4-inch bolts, not 1/4-inch, but 5/16 bolts, 2 of them, so it couldn't turn, So again, it protects it from every angle, And you tighten up that 2-inch muffler clamp that's on the bottom, right there. You can't see it right now. This thing is just nuts. It holds together. And then the top here where that factory clamp was, I used the factory clamp and I notched the clamp out. And I'll show you more of that in here in a little bit. But what I want to do next is I want to, where that thing goes to the firewall, I used the factory steering column mount, on the firewall. You can see it bolted there. Let's see. You can see it, this whole thing, this whole plate. You see the factory bolts are rusty that I put in there. I should have cleaned them up. But so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some weather guard tape, because the steering column is 2-inch and the factory one I think it's 2 1/4. So there's an 1/8 of an inch gap around it. So I got some of this double-sided tape. I'm going to go around the column here, right through here, all the way around it. And then I'm going to take tinfoil tape above that, so that way it keeps the noise out of there. But I'm using the foam tape because it acts like insulation as well, So it's just a little idea I came up with. And then I think what we'll do is we'll touch up the column. I use Rust-Oleum implement paint, because it's strong. It dries slow, but let me tell you, it's really strong paint. So we'll use that in a little bit. So let's I gotta come through the driver's side door here, and I gotta lay down there, and I gotta tape that all up, and then I wanna throw some tinfoil tape around it, and then we'll show the rest of the project here, how we mounted it up by the dash here, and we'll put the dash cover on it, and all kinds of stuff here. So let's get to it. But like I say, that's just 1/8 inch by, I don't know if it's 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch by 1/8 inch piece of metal, and it was 9 inches long. I cut it at, this piece right here, So anyway, and then I'll show you how I mounted it up on top and stuff. She ain't going nowhere, I'll guarantee you that. And plus, it just has to support it, and it has to stop from turning, And I don't see that happening. I think it'll work out just fine, I mounted it like I would in a street rod. So let's see. I gotta walk around the car here. Supposed to get 12 inches of snow today, 45, 50 mile an hour winds outside, and it is exactly doing what they said. So we are getting obliterated right now outside. It's absolutely terrible out there. So let's oh shoot, I gotta grab a scissors here. I gotta cut this tape. So what I want to do is I want to just get it around here, So some guys use that black foam, but no, not me. I mean, the black foam does work, but to me that's a little cheap. I want to keep it nice, you know, practical but nice. Not look like it was cobbled in there with a crowbar and a case of beer, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm here for scissors. I'm so busy talking, then I lose my mind. So, okay, I'm coming back with the scissors. Oh, I need the tape too. I'll just grab it all. Just get it all done right away. Got a lot of work to do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the street rod harness. I'm going to wire it up, rewire the whole car from front to back. But then I'm going to incorporate it like into the taillight harness and the headlight harness and blinker lights. What's going to be nice is it's got like the GM column in it now, but it's non-keyed. I got to put the key on the dash now somewhere. So that'll be something different. The Duster will be started like a 67, 69 Dart, you know. They were on the dash. So I might try to look for a Dart ignition switch, but I'm not sure about that either. Maybe it might not. I don't know. There, if you understood that, it might not even be that. So let's guesstimate how much we need here. Gotta go around it. Well, let's try it. I could just tinfoil tape it too, I suppose, but then I think you'd hear the noise. If I use the foam tape, it kind of insulates the noise at the same time. So, wish I had some bigger tape though. God, it almost looks like I need some bigger stuff. But I don't know that either for sure. Let's just pull this off. It's double-sided. Fortunately, it's not single-sided. No, it's not going to stick to that, ain't it? Okay, so that ain't going to work. See, I'm trying this right now. I haven't tried this before. Okay, so it ain't going to stick to nothing. Okay. Okay, so the next best thing I can do is I have some of that black styrofoam, so I'll go get that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I got some black shipping foam. It's basically black expandable foam that's been dried and formed into a sheet of this stuff. And it's not like the white polystyrene where it breaks, you know. So I'm going to actually kind of shove it in there. I don't know if I cut this wide enough though, so I have to try this again. That looks a little thin at the end there. Okay. Yeah, it's about, I don't know, how wide is that? 5/8, 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch maybe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap it around the steering column here first to get my diameter and my dimensions here. Okay. So let's cut it off right there. I'm going to get everything in the right hands here. Okay. So there's my piece. Yeah, cut a little thin there, but let's see how this works. Let's get this stuff out of my way here. Maybe I gotta cut it thicker. No. Oh God, she pokes in there nice anyway. Now if I can get my head up in there, Should have brought something along maybe to maybe start it like right there. Oh. Oh God, man, I'm so shot. I've been laying on it here for a couple hours now. Getting kind of old. There we go. This will definitely knock down the sound too again. Just gotta try to poke it in there though. That's the problem. I gotta grab something I think to help me poke that in there. Got my Phillips screwdriver here. Maybe that'll help me out, huh? That worked, but I don't know how I'm gonna poke the top in there. Oh God, she works good if I can get to it. But now I got the bar in my way. Now let's just see what we can do here. There we go. Oh, look at that. Just like downtown. I can't get my fingers back there to give that side a good poke. Well, that turned out nice, actually. All right. Golly, I think I got most of it anyway, not all of it. Let's see what's here. Go. Let me position myself here. Let's there we go. My golly, that worked out perfect. Now, I gotta sit up here for a minute, guys. I'm like playing Twister right now. And we're gonna wrap that up with some tinfoil tape. It'll just aid in assistance of keeping the drafts out. Oh, let's see what's here. God, I wish I could put that top in a little bit better than what I got it. That would really be nice. Oh well. Did what we can, I think. I wonder. That reach. I'm gonna have to move that light for a minute, I think. Over to here. Somewhere. See, where can I move that to see that? I'll lay it up here. Yeah. Can I reach it somehow? I'm trying too hard here now. Yep, I did. Popped it out. Should have left it alone. Yeah, you try to do your best, you know. Yep. Screwed that up. I have it pretty decent, actually. Trying to make it better, and I made it worse. Right now, I feel like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest trying to get this in here. Okay, there we go. Figured out as best we're gonna get her. I think, anyway. Okay. I'll just make a few pieces of tinfoil tape here. Oh, I tell you. Okay. Yep. Okay, that'll work. I was just trying to push that out there. Okay. Now, this one here. What am I doing there? Okay. Oh, am I winning or am I losing? Let's see what's here. You always want to work your way out from underneath the dash. You know what I mean? See? It's always twice as hard as when you can't see what the heck you're doing. Let's see here. Put this tape above there. Then we'll tape that up nice and pretty. Hopefully, somewhat. Oop, 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 there it is. Oop, oop. Okay. Now we'll go with if we can, we'll try like heck. Okay. Trying to get that top nice and secured. No? Okay. I believe I got it. Well, let's go for the bottom, what we can see here anyway. And she's insulated and taped up, and hopefully 99.9% of the fumes aren't going to come in the car. And she's also insulated at the same time. Okay. What's up here? Okay. I wonder if I should just put a piece on there. I'll put a piece there yet. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Okay. What do you think of that? You guys approve of that? That looks good, doesn't it? It's sealed, insulated, signed, and delivered. I think. Let's see, how's it look on this side? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I'll put a small piece there yet. That should do it. That shall do it. All right. Still turns too. Okay. What's the next step? Okay. What we want to do now, we're just going to touch that up a little bit. So let's touch that up. Okay. So here we go. Rebuilding, like Derek would say. No, no, we're not. We're not rebuilding like he would right now. Okay, well, there's that. I can sit there and just meditate. Okay. I think that turned out just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I think we're except that is done. Okay. Should have wore my respirator though, shouldn't I? Get out of there for a minute. Grab some of this stuff here. There we go. Just putting some of this stuff away. Okay, what are we gonna do here yet? Take you guys on a tour. We gotta put that cover on. I got a lot of stuff to do here yet. Little putzing. Yeah. So, anyway, wonder if I can show you what I did up on top here. Oh, I got runs. Oh well, I'm good at runs. God, if you want a professional run job, call me. Anyway, alright. Getting the handle on things here. Okay. So now here, normally you would have 4 bolts here. 1, 2, and then on the other side of the column, just like this. But what I did is I notched out this column piece went down further, a little past this clamp here yet. So I notched it out, and then I bent the tangs over, and then I put this muffler clamp around it. Oh, it's such a beautiful job of painting. My God, look at that. Gorgeous. Anyway, now, so then I clamped it, but I went at an angle with the clamp because now this upper clamp part is a 2-inch muffler clamp, 3/8, so it's strong, just like the other one. So now this top of this muffler clamp can actually hit the column, hit this side. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see how it's hitting everything? And then on this side as well. Okay? So we're getting a full bite of the clamp. The clamp would look better if it was straight, but if I put it straight, it wouldn't be as strong. So then, I'm going to try to show you this if I can. I don't know if you'll see it down in there. You can see the muffler clamp going up and over, and you can see how I bent the tangs down. Can you see that down the column there? I don't know if you can. Let's see. I wonder if we can see it over here better, maybe. See that tang? That one looks just like it. You can't see it too well here. I can see it with my, So anyway, and then, so now this side, you can kind of see it too. You see how the clamp is on there? Wonder if I can show this down here. Maybe you can see it better. So you got the full effect of that muffler clamp. I mean, she is strong. Okay? There's one downfall to this. There's plastic clips up here. See, they're U-shaped in there because whatever happens if you get front-ended, this column was supposed to be able to push out. You know what I mean? I have a rack and pinion steering, so it would probably break the rack and pinion steering and detach the steering arm before it would hit me. And if it would kill a guy, me or whatever, well, whatever. Then I should have been watching out, So, but we got everything looks good. So now let's put this cover on that goes around the column here. It should fit, hopefully. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to assume it will. So now I need to put you guys back in the tripod here. Try to anyway here. I don't know if I'll be successful. My fingers are full of paint and silicone and whatever else you want to call it, I guess. Okay. I think we got her. Now, let's see if we can do this. wonder if I can click it down one notch. No? I guess I can. Then I'll show you the outside of it. So let's see once if we can put this on. I just wish I could bring it up one more click, but can I do that? If I do that, then that's too much. Why does it have to be a click? Why can't it be? Okay. Let's try this now. We got the cover. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. I counted 4. Oh, the light's got to blind me out. Yeah, I gotta turn this. There, it's a better screwdriver. Well, let's see if we can put this on. Oh, look at that. That fits kind of gorgeous. Uh-oh. A little tight on that side. Is that going to go in there? Oh, shoot. Where's the... Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I got to take some of that out, don't I? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I'll just get the screwdriver. Oh, there's a hole for that. Go. Oh, no. Oh, this side didn't flip down. I'm on the right side to see what I'm doing here. Oh, I see they got a slot. Okay. So we're going to get the top in first, huh? Oh, I wish I had 3 hands right about now. But I don't. Okay. Where's the hole for that one? I gotta get my head in there and look. Oh, screw. It's right there. Okay. Gotta get that one in first, don't we? Okay. Screwdriver skipping. And then we got this one. Oh, geez. I think I got that screwing wrong, but too much of an angle to put on it, but that's fine, that'll work. Okay. So the column is physically in. It's all done. Now, we have to put the turn signal switches on there yet and all this stuff. And I don't have a steering wheel yet. So let me show you what the outside looks like. So, let's pause this for a minute. Okay, now, I'm trying to see what it looks like out here now. And I can see it's going to miss the hemi. You know? Looks pretty factory. You know? So, I'll adjust the knuckle, and then that's got to come down. This wire is just laying here, by the way. Just laying here. It's not going to be there for good. And it's got to go down to that knuckle. But what I got to do is, you see those 4 holes down there, those bolts? I'm going to make a plate that comes off there to support a steering hem. You know, and then there'll be a knuckle here yet, because it's got to go towards, it's got to come off the rack down there. Then it's got to go towards the wheel well here a little bit. Then it's got to bend back up to that one. It's just, I don't think it's going to quite make it because of the manifold here I built. Remember the log manifolds that we built for this thing? This starter wire is getting to be a pain in the ass. But, so it's got to go from there towards the wheel well. The one down there for the rack. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to take that wire and I'm going to throw it away here pretty quick. So it's hard to say. So there's the rack one, you know. Being black, it's kind of hard to, and then the wire again is in the way. So, but that's just sitting there. See, it's just sitting there. That's my positive wire for the starter. I have to fasten it to the firewall, but I wanted to wait until I knew where the steering shaft would be running. And that way I can fasten it for good. If I fasten it now, it'll be in the way, and then I have to take it apart. So now, yeah, you can kind of see that looks pretty good. You know, I have to set screw it and all that stuff, but it's going to miss the valve cover now and everything, you know. That's why I changed the whole column, you know. Some people might say, well, why did you do all that? Well, you can kind of see now, you know, in a way, what I had to do here. So, starter wire. So, let's do one more thing, and then we'll call this video done. Let's when you install this column too, you got to make sure this turn actuator. Wow, you can see that. See it better without the light. Okay, let's shut it off then. The turn, like my finger would be the turn signal switch. It screws into there. So you got to make sure that's straight off the column. You don't want it up or column at an angle. So let's get you guys set up again here, and we'll finish this up. All right. So let's we'll screw in the forward flasher button. We'll figure out which way it wants to be. Okay, right there, I guess. Okay, so we got 4 ways. Okay. Then let's screw this button in. That's for the tilt. Now we got tilt here, but I'm not going to tilt it right now because I don't have the spring in here, so I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Then we got to put our lever in for the turn signal actuator. Let's see, I believe I put that in right. Boy, that's a long arm. Holy cow. I didn't realize that you need that much of a... Okay, there's that. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm gonna grab those other pieces, but I'm not gonna mount them on yet because I don't know if I need that steering wheel adapter. Because I don't know what steering wheel I'm running yet. I'd like to run the factory wheel that they had in the Duster, which I'd like to do. Can I? I don't know. Wonder what I should do. Maybe I should just leave that off, huh? Put everything in the bags here, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I think this is standard steering wheel. Everything would be nice in here. See, this goes on there yet, for the steering wheel adapter, Now the question is, does that start bringing the wheel out too far or not? I don't know. So I think this stuff we're just going to leave off for now because we got to wait until we start putting the seats in and the interior, and then we're going to know where all this goes, where we like it, how we fit in here. So, I don't know. Yeah, I should have waited with those irons. Oh, I can unscrew them too if I wanted to. I'll leave them the way they are for now. But, let's see. I got everything cooked up here. Just got to take the magnet for some shavings, the way it looks. So anyway, so there it is. Let's see once here. See if I can take you out of here. So there's the new column. We got tilt now. But the only thing is I didn't get the GM keyed one because I don't want the GM keys for this car. I want the Mopar keys. So I'm just going to put the ignition on the dash here somewhere. Maybe even inside this cluster here that I'm going to build. I'll put the keys to the right down in the corner down here or something. Maybe even right here. Geez, right here might be a good spot. You know what? There's not. Yeah, we're probably going to put it right there where my thumb is. Put an ignition key in there. So, anyway, so there it is. So, I don't know what else I can say about it, but, kind of see it from there. Let's look from the other direction here. I gotta walk around the car though. I doubt if my shaft is gonna come tomorrow. Well, it might come tomorrow, but not today. Yeah. Well, I should show you the outside too. Here, let's close the dash. Take the compartment box. So yeah, so I don't know if what I'm gonna do yet for steering wheel, but I gotta figure that out soon. But anyway, let me show you what's going on outside. We're officially in a blizzard. Oh, that don't do it. See that? See if we can zoom in here. See it blowing there? We're just, the truck's in the way, so I can't really show you much. It's definitely white out. You can only see so far down. You know? So yeah, drifts, it's starting to drift here in front of the shed. And it's really nasty. Temperatures are falling. It's going to get below 0 tonight. So, oh, oh. So hey, please like and subscribe, guys. And you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to work on that rear panel so bad. That's why I got that piece of wood there between the rear seat and the trunk. I want to rebuild that. I saved the brackets off the old one. I got the old one here, so I got a pattern, but I want to make it a little wider and stuff like that. So kind of improve off of the factory's idea, if I possibly can. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. And like I say, have a wonderful day. So got the hoses in, the belts on. Did that the other day, you know. So that's all good and dandy. So, man, I tell you, whoa, it's terrible outside. I think they said it's like 14 above right now. We're heading for like 5 below or something. So, yeah, it's going to be nasty. Well, we don't have alligators or snakes up here because of that. Sometimes they live in a sewer drain and the street drains, but occasional one that somebody let go. It got so damn big that, you know, look at it blow between the cabins there. God, that's crazy. We're going to go across the field there. It's completely white off. My truck wasn't in the way. You can see more. But, yeah. So take care. Please like and subscribe. At least give me a like. If you can't subscribe, could you give me a like? So I appreciate it, guys. I really do. So have a wonderful day. And take care. Be safe. And talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.